Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome to Turok 2, where we return to the Death Marches. The Death Marshes, not the Death Marches. That is a different type of march. That's a different type of level. We don't have to worry about that today. Instead, we have to deal with dinosaurs, portals. What else do we have to deal with? We also have to deal with finding a feather as a donation to receive a very specific tablet that we desperately need, because there's so many spots in level 2 that need it. There's so many spots in level 3. But for now, let us carry on. Oh, I almost forgot. We also have to rescue 4 more prisoners and destroy 1 more ammo storage facility. Alright. How well hidden your shotgun shells are. It's too bad I don't need them yet. I'll deal with you with a tech arrow. Also, it's very convenient of you for just standing there and doing nothing. I appreciate your generosity in my time of need. Okay. So it looks like I'm above the previous area. And there's a warp here. Where does the warp go? Which I would imagine was inaccessible to me beforehand. Is this just an ammo storage? This is just an ammo storage facility I've already been to. Okay. I guess that makes it faster. So, what is the fastest way to get back to... Yeah. I'm not going to even bother dealing with enemies while I'm on my way back to the, it's not exactly a new area, it's more like a different section of this current area. Which is, I think, something I didn't necessarily expect, because a lot of the warp areas from previous levels don't really just go up to a different section of the same map. Deal with you. Haha! Your fancy flips won't defeat me. And there he goes. Alright. Oh, hold on. There is bees. There's one. There's another. Okay. Woo. I have had previous terrible experiences attempting to shoot those bees, so the fact that I was able to cleanly take them out, is something I'm quite happy with. I already have this gun, I also have full shotgun shells, so I don't need to pick up another one. Who are you? Oh, you're just a sword guy. You can hit me all the way from there. With that, like, ground slam. Although that ground slam wasn't really doing anything. So maybe he wasn't really hitting me from all the way over there. And also, some order of operations is in business. Pick up the 10 health, then pick up the 2 health. Is this a tranquilizer gun or an assault rifle?
Plasma rifle.
A plasma rifle.
Enabled.
Alright. Ooh. That is the lowest budget sniper scope of all time. Like, that looks like... That's very arcadey in style. Where do I... Oh, hello. Ooh. I don't like the fact that it uses 5 shots. Like, is it really that hard for the game to be like... to just limit the ammo? Oh, let's see how well it does against... Two shots. Alright. Nope, nope. There we go. And then there's a checkpoint, which is always convenient. I find myself wanting to just kind of drop into checkpoints.
Turok. How may I assist you?
I want to say there's at least a little bit of mistrust in regards to it. Like, how do I know that the game has saved my... Why is Death Marshes 3 before Death Marshes 2? So at the very least, I like to check in just to make sure it's there. But let's pause the game for a second, mark the fact that I'm going into a new area and have not discovered any tablet locations. Alright, let's enter the next portal, see if we can find more stuffs. Oh, this looks like a important gate. There you go. And as for you... That is an interesting feature. The fact that you have a tranquilizer gun in this game of all things. I like it though. Ooh, that is a lot of plasma rounds, which means they're probably going to be giving me something to fight with said plasma rounds. It appears no, they're not. I might as well use some shotgun shells, because I haven't really used many in this part. Alright, there he goes. This is a pretty lengthy bridge. Though I suppose, like, the entire point of this is to kind of just emphasize the distance, or the scope of the castle I'm more or less invading. Okay, this music I can get behind. It definitely builds the atmosphere. Although... Guys, why did you send all of your melee fighters at me while I'm on a bridge? I don't think they understand the importance of Shredder. Oh yeah. That was just the alternate shotgun, which like for me, calling a shotgun a Shredder sounds more like it should behave like the scattergun in. Is it called the scattergun in Unreal Tournament? Ooh. Do I have to jump down to reach this fellow? Or will the portal bring me towards them? I am going to quick save and see if this is the best path to reach this fellow down here.
Game saved. Full health.
I didn't need it. I hear you.
I'm free. Thank you.
You are free. Embrace.
Grenade launcher.
Ooh, embrace your destiny. Huh. Now I've got tons of guns.
Game saved.
You know, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's just decoration. Whoops.
8 lives remaining.
I disagree. I believe there are still 9 lives remaining because I'm just going to reload my quick save. What kind of fool do you think I am, video game? Oh, and there's this ladder right here. Then this was definitely the way I was supposed to go. Although I definitely am not expected to do some sort of weird jump around this gate thing. So let us carry on in this direction.
Game saved.
Alright. Okay. Where does... I presume this door is going to open up for me, and... Nope, it's not going to open up for me. I have to blow it open. With my fist. Nope, with my gun. Hurry up. Huh. Oh, nope. Oh, no, that's just a secret area. I would have expected... Oh, there we go. I hear you. I hear you. I know you're over there. I'm aware of all these things. Do you need help? I think he needs help. I think I'm gonna help him.
I'm free.
All right. 2 prisoners side by side. Seems like a little bit of an odd placement. But I suppose that knocks out 2 prisoners, and I just have 1 more to go, which I'm partially worried that I passed him by, and then I'm partially not worried because I'm pretty sure I wasn't able to access him from where I was in the first place. Oh my. Like, I feel as... oh no. There we go. I feel as though, like the original Turok, enemies had great death sequences. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh my god. Son of a... enemies had great death sequences with a lot of pre-scripted blood spurting. That was fast. Whereas in this game, like, the way chunks just fall off of bad guys is great. Like, it's not just the blood spurting, you also have like, just the body chunks. Let us save this guy, which will knock out... Nope.
I'm free.
Which will take care of the prisoners. Let's see what's going on back this way, though, because I believe there was something here that I could get up to. Oh, it's a feather. Just there in the environment.
You have found a sacred eagle feather.
Excellent. And then we have satchel charges for the last ammo dump. Oh, hello, sir. Who invited you to this party? Not I. And I believe this is probably going to be locked at this point. I still need to open it up, and with any luck, that is going to lead me directly to... directly to the tablet for water, which I've been waiting for quite a while. More so because I've passed so many tablets that require it, which is kind of odd design-wise, because there's like 5 different tablets. And I've only really passed by like a very specific set of them. There's a portal there, there's a... interesting. Let's see if there's anything around up top I might have missed, though. Because it looks like I can access that area over there. I was just thinking I may have taken, like, the wrong way to get up here, but no. Oh my gosh. This is such a tiny platform. I'm reminded of a Little Big Planet level a friend of mine made back in the day. Well, obviously it's back in the day if it's Little Big Planet. Especially if it's Little Big Planet Part 1. And it was incredibly difficult. Largely because he had populated it with tiny platforms. Super tiny platforms. So much so that, like, if you were just like a pixel off, you would die. Ooh. Hold on. Interesting. So that's probably also how you get access to that gun in the cage. But first, let's go over to this portal over here. So yeah, like you would be like a pixel off in that game, and in his level.
Game saved.
And you would just be electrocuted by the electric water, like right next to the platform. And it was really annoying. It was really frustrating.
I grant you the Breath of Life talisman. This talisman will allow you to swim unharmed through poisonous waters. May it help you on your journey.
Oh, it will. The Breath of Life. This is an interesting take too, because in Turok 1, you didn't really, you weren't really able to upgrade Turok himself. Like, he didn't really have powers, so to speak. So the fact that Turok is gaining these abilities more in line with like a Metroidvania type of thing is definitely neat. There we go. And now let us carry on. Oh, actually, no, let's not carry on. Can we? I don't think we can, actually. Huh. Ah. This is probably how... Ooh. I would expect me to do something. Ah, this is how I'm probably supposed to cross over. Because as you can see, enemies are now popping up on this path. Because now I'm going in the correct direction.
Game saved.
Alright, let us carry on. I'm thinking I'm going to do the... the backtracking stuff a little bit later. Probably after I'm done with... Oh, I'm all out of pistol shells. With pistol bullets. Why would I even call them pistol shells? Ha ha ha. No rock throwing for you. Just death. Ah. Ooh, and the explosive shell conveniently also destroyed the giant bug. So, that's a win for me. Oh, hello. This is a different, like an eye tablet? Like an eye tablet. I wasn't even thinking of it when I said it. So which way is progress? Oh, well, obviously, I think the way behind me is progress. Because that's where I came from. Let us... That was more effective than I expected. It is very convenient. It happens to blow up the bad guy right behind the door. Alright, let's take care of this last armory. And by doing so, this will mean that I've actually completed the mission before finding the exit, which will be my first attempt at doing so in this game. Since I got to the level 1's exit without finding all the hostages,
facility destroyed.
and I got to level 2's exit without finding all the Sisters of Despair. Shall we pick up the health that undoubtedly resides within this cave? This cave that seemingly is untouched by explosives? There is none.
Game saved.
Oh, nope. I did not explore well enough. This is why it's always... there is nothing. I can't step on this piece of ground because there used to be a box there, and the game doesn't even know what to do about that. Okay. Let us carry on then. Get to the exit because we have...
Game saved.
Saved our game, as the narrator just described. We have also finished the level. Hold on. I think there's something I might have... yeah. Items are respawning here. Should I just stand here and stare at these items until they respawn? Until I get everything I need? Or should I just move on with my life? Okay, I just stood there until a whole bunch of items appeared.
Game saved.
Let us save our game more officially, because... Ooh, a key. I was gonna say, that looks like a boss fight, but... At the same time, there really hasn't been boss fights specifically. Ah! That was a lot of tiny raptors. Oh, hold on. What have we got here? I don't know if this is actually going to help my aim. Wow, that actually does less damage. Excellent. Alright, let's clear this area out. See what we can find. Oh, bullets for the handgun. We are pretty low on those. Tech arrows we're full up on. Plasma rounds we can use because we just shot a bunch of them. Ah, hello. Excellent. Anything over here? I think we are good to go. And then the only thing left would be to go back and use those that Breath of Life tablet in order to explore previous areas that were unexplorable by myself.
You must save the totem, Turok.
I almost forgot about the whole totem saving. Oh, I see you. I will save you, totem. I will not have it around this totem.
Mission accomplished.
Excellent. Fantastic. That went pretty well. We got access to level 5. We just need the level 6 keys. We need some more Primogen keys. Let's see if I can do some of this backtracking right now, though. I just have to remember which level is which. That's level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay. Level 4. Okay, so this first area basically just had some shards. Nothing too spectacular to write home about. Ah, this is the area that had the gun. Is it just the grenade launcher? Or is this the, yeah, it's just the grenade launcher. Of which I picked up another grenade launcher in a different area. So I don't need to pick up another grenade launcher, especially considering the fact that I'm already full up on ammo. And what have we here? in this area? A whole bunch of... Nope, a warp. Alright. A warp that takes me right back to where I was. There's gotta be something else. It takes me to a place I've already been? Nope, I haven't been here. Ah, so many jumps. Ooh. All right, that's unexpected. And then another grenade launcher, because what do we need in life besides more grenade launchers? Yeah, and this is where that one Sister of Despair was that I passed by, and this area has nothing. Ah, here is the Primogen key. But I'm supposed to get it, presumably. That's very rude of you, sir. From some sort of area that I had marked down as being a secret area in this level. There we go, that takes care of you. Yeah, and there's nothing in that direction. I'm guessing I have to get over to there. Okay, yeah. And I take this as the way up. Presumably? I didn't really take very specific notes in regards to where these things are. I just more or less wrote down, like, after this warp or...
Game saved.
With level 3, I was a little bit more specific because I kind of swapped everything out to describe it based on what section it's in. So, like, there are a few sections that have nothing. You know, I probably didn't need the... Oh. Nope. What am I going to use against this guy? I'm going to use a pistol. Ah! That's fine, too. There we go. I probably didn't need to kill him anymore at this point. Actually, never mind. Since he's right in the way there. Why am I slowly floating above this guy while he takes pot shots against me? There we go. Nice gibs just flying all over the place. Let us lob a grenade in here. Oh, nope. That didn't work. Yeah, that was better. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you again. Fool me 3 times. Why are you still fooling me? Still shame on you. Alright, I think that knocks out the... There's one more tablet point in this level. And then I believe that's it. Okay, here it is. What is hidden in these waters? Basically just shards. Okay, I'm done with level 2. I don't think I have anything, any reason to come back. Yeah, I've gotten the tablet, I've gotten the Primogen key, a nuclear weapon. I just need to go back through level 3 and find that Primogen key. Alright, and this place has a area right in the beginning. I believe I do need some explosive shells. Don't not quite need health just yet. Actually,
Grenade launcher.
I'd written down several areas. As being okay. I didn't realize that was item drop. I'd written down several areas in this particular level. But I wonder if there's actually just the one. And I'm just kind of coming at it from different angles. Okay, yeah. So this area actually has just the one poison swamp area. And you just kind of circle around that whole big ol' swamp. So, okay, that makes searching this area faster. Alright, and then there's this area here. I wonder if the Primogen key is actually going to be hidden behind that last tablet, though. The one that I don't have yet. I suppose that would make sense, rather than just kind of have you just go back through the same level.
Your oxygen is low.
Okay, okay. Rather than just have me go back through the same level. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to come back later on with the eye tablet thing. But for now, I'm gonna figure out exactly which way leads back to the hub world. And next time, we're just gonna jump right into level 4. In the meantime, if you have any suggestions for something to play next, leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.